Hey guys, thank you so much for visiting my channel. Thank you for clicking back. Yes, protect your seasons, protect your cycles. Protect your seasons, protect your cycles. Now, what do I mean by protect your season? Well, you can maintain your authenticity without oversharing. Yeah, never allow having an audience confuse you with support. Yeah, protect your seasons. Not every season needs to be shared. Yes, allow your lowest moments to be private sometimes and hidden. Never underestimate the power of being invisible. Okay? Protect your seasons, protect your cycles. There are benefits to staying invisible sometimes and hiding your struggles. Yes, social media, sometimes we forget that life goes on. Yeah? And sometimes the seasons that we find ourselves will never ever or will not be it's not permanent. So when you protect your season, you remember that some of your lowest moments can and should be private. Not every, you do not have to share every lowest moments of your life. Sometimes people do not forget and they look down on you even after you've recovered. Protect your seasons, protect your cycles. When life is down, when you did not see a way out, when the leaves are falling, as in when you're losing people in life, sometimes it's a time for you to sit down and chill. Yeah, so protect your season by not oversharing. Never forget that you can be authentic without oversharing. Yeah, oversharing does not make you authentic. Also being transparent and being authentic is different. Okay, you can be transparent without oversharing, without overgiving, without oversharing too much of giving people information that they do not need at a particular time. Most people are going through their own struggles and they don't even know what to do with some of the information that you share with them. So you protect your season, but also protecting others. You know, what you're sharing, what exactly do you hope to gain from what you share with others? Yeah, not saying, oh, you should share to gain, but obviously, if the information is not helpful, if it will traumatize others, you can actually keep that to yourself. Yeah. So never ever confuse being transparent, being oversharing, with being authentic. You can be authentic without oversharing. You can maintain your privacy and still be authentic. Yeah. Authenticity. Oh gosh, I can't say that word. Can you imagine? Being authentic does not require you to share so much of yourself that you actually dump on others. You can be authentic, you can be transparent, and yet uplifting to others. Yes, you can hide most parts of your life. You can hide bits and pieces. You can share, yeah, or like I like to say, you can keep the lowest of the lowest moments of your life to yourself. Yeah, gift yourself that privacy of keeping the lowest of the lowest. Like sometimes, listen, you're down bad. You think, oh Lord. Sometimes, I don't know if you've heard where people go out there and they show the world their best face and they come home and they show their family the worst of the worst. Now, you can gift others as well by even only showing them, not only, but sometimes showing them the best parts of you. Not that, you're being fake, but you're taking them into consideration by actually remembering that they may have their own issues and they deserve the best parts of you also. So yeah, protect your season. You can be authentic. You don't have to overshare. You don't have to, give people the parts of you that they don't need. Yeah, the side of you that they don't need. Or sometimes what you're going through deserves only you to go through that. And if you give it to others, they will not know how to handle it. Yeah, so you protect yourself, you protect others by keeping the worst of the worst to you and allowing not only, but sometimes sharing what may benefit the others. And it's like a dance, you show moments of your weakness, and you balance it out with, sometimes you show good, sometimes you show the worst, but not forgetting that you have to protect others as much as yours. So protect your seasons, protect your cycles. When things are down in your life, when the information you're sharing will not build others, protect them by keeping it to yourself, by being invisible and going through the moments that you go through, and then come back refreshed and ready to give it your best again. So protect your season, protect your cycles. Never be afraid to hide if you need to. Never be afraid to disappear if you need to. Never be afraid to not share if you feel that you don't want to share. Because sometimes you may have an audience and you may feel the need to explain, give 2 cents, explain what is going on. Sometimes they don't even care. Okay, so never be afraid to protect that season, because when that season ends, when that season passes, most people don't forget what you've shown them, and they see you differently. Not that you should care what people think. It's not about them. Share what makes you happy. But if you can, and if it's possible, protect certain parts of you, protect the lowest parts of you that you can share for yourself. Like, keep it to you. You can keep those moments, those lowest parts of you for you. It's your season at the end of the day. You keep those seasons. I love to keep my seasons to myself. When life is really down, I like to go through it. It's fun to share with others, but I find great solace in actually going through that season alone if I feel the need to, because that's where you gain strength to keep moving, because we all have our issues and people cannot always be there for you. So once you learn how to be there for you, you develop a strength and the endurance, and also you're able to sustain, because sometimes sharing or oversharing, I say, you can share, no need to restrict what you share, but if you can pick and choose what to share, just to protect your memory too, because if certain times in your life you do not want to share, and if you can maintain that and not share, then you find great joy in knowing that, okay, your privacy is also your power. So your power is you being able to keep certain parts of yourself to you, or to the closest people near you. So protect your cycles, protect your season by learning to differentiate authenticity from oversharing, and also being transparent without oversharing. Does that make sense? I don't know. I hope that makes sense. So you can share, or you can be private and still be authentic. So oversharing does not make you let's say your goal is to be authentic and transparent with others. By oversharing, it doesn't actually make you transparent. And you can be authentic without being oversharing. So, I just thought I'd share this with you guys today. Protect your seasons, protect your cycles. When things are really down, when you're going through fights with others, if you can keep that behind closed doors without airing out all your dirty laundry in public, it benefits you, especially if you choose to go back with that person. Then, you will not have too many opinions that you do not want, but because you shared, now everybody wants to say something, and then you don't want them to say something. It kind of creates peace in your life if you protect certain cycles in your life. So protect your cycles. You can be authentic without oversharing, and your transparency sometimes doesn't make you fake, or it doesn't make you authentic, I should say. So if you're transparent with others, so it doesn't always make you authentic. Yeah. So if you can differentiate between your authenticity and your oversharing, then what will happen is you can still maintain transparency with others while being private at the same time. It works. You just have to find the balance in learning how to be transparent yet private. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for visiting my channel. Thank you so much for the views. I appreciate